They're coming down to the finish, and in dramatic style, Equine Alex, who almost fell at the top of the stretch, has won the Preakness by 5 lengths.
16th of a mile to go. Point given. The real point given is showing up at Pimlico to take the Preakness. They're in upper stretch, and Big Brown's in town. Big Brown barrels through Baltimore with plenty left.
Smarty Jones, he's pulling away. He's pulling away to win impressively here. He's going to win by a colossal margin. Here is Smarty Jones. He wins the Preakness by a dozen lengths. Funny side, and Jose Santos turning the Preakness into a runaway. He's won the Preakness by almost 10 lengths. The filly trying to hold on. She's clear by 3. Bird runs at her late. Here's the winner, and the filly did it. Rachel Alexandra has defeated the Kentucky Derby winner. Bird by 3/4 of a length.
The rematch is on.
Wild finish coming. Look at it, Lucky. First Joe Jackson back. Look at it, Lucky. Here's Jackson on the first Joe. Look at it, Lucky. Got it. Look at it, Lucky has won the Preakness.
The rematch is on.
Real quiet on the outside to the front. Victory gallop on the inside to Stormo and Stevens. Down the stretch they come. And it's going to be real quiet. The Derby winner gets the Preakness.
The rematch is on.
Cam under an easy hold right now, but here comes Secretariat. He's moving fast, and he's going to the outside. He's going for the lead, and it's right now he's looking for it. Ronnie Turcott has his foot put away, and Secretariat has his foot away. He's beginning to draw away. It is Secretariat.
The rematch is on. Meister. Oh, hell, another on the outside. I'll have another. Meister, photo finish. I'll have another. The rematch is on.
Down the stretch they come. On the outside, it's Sunday Silence. Easy goer with Sunday. Back to Dallas. Heads apart. The rest of them far back. Here's the finish of the Preakness. Sunday Silence and Easy goer. Photo finish. No, he's apart. I can't tell.
Let's take a look at the picks for the 144th running of the Preakness. There's multiple ways you can wager. If you're completely confused, don't feel bad. You know, I think a lot of people have changed their mind 73 times in terms of how they're going to pick this race. Could there be an upset? Could the fresh shooters dominate and the Derby horses don't perform so well? Could it be as simplified as the Derby horses are, as Wayne Lucas has always said, going to basically perform better than the horses coming in fresh? So that's something that you have to consider. You got to, you know, tie in the pose position, track surface, just the prowess and the affinity for the distance, etc. So when looking at this, my upset special is going to be always mining the number 7, the number 13, win, picking up the pieces in the stretch, the number 1, War of Will, hanging on courageously, and then the number 4, Improbable, finishing 4th. 7, 13, the 1, the 4, always mining, extending his winning streak to 7, and Kelly Rubley becoming the first female trainer to saddle a Triple Crown, you know, victor in one of these 3 events, be first female to win a Triple Crown race. So that's the upset special. My number 3 trifecta, now we're getting into the Trifecta of Superfectas, would be the number 5, and that would be Owendale, another fresh horse coming in, upsetting the number 1, War of Will, who I think is going to run well. And then Improbable 3rd, and then another Twist of Fate coming on, overcoming the 12 post, getting a good trip to finish 4th. 5, 1, 4, 12. And again, keep in mind, I'm not saying this with you know, overwhelming confidence, but these are just numbers that that I think could work. You know, you just never can tell in a Triple Crown race. My second scenario in the Trifecta of Superfectas would be Improbable winning his 8th, winning the Preakness and giving Bob Baffert his 8th Preakness victory, and it would tie him. It would break the tie with R. Wyndham Walden. He, of course, broke the tie, the second place tie in 2018 with D. Wayne Lucas with 6 Preakness wins with his 7th. So he's tied with R. Wyndham Walden for the record, and he could break it here. So my number 2 scenario is the number 4 Improbable beating War of Will. The 2 put on a show with another Twist of Fate coming on to get the show spot. And then number 2 Bourbon War running respectively and finishing 4th. The 4, the 1, the 12, the 2. Then my final pick, and again I say this without, and keep in mind on the number 2 pick, you could also flip-flop that and have War of Will beating Improbable with another Twist of Fate 3rd and Bourbon War 4th, and then you could flip-flop those final 2 spots, the 1, the 4, the 2 Bourbon War finishing 3rd, and then the 12, another Twist of Fate finishing 4th. I think that inside trip will maybe give Bourbon War a bit of first run on some of these other horses. So those are 2 kind of dual number 2 superfecta scenarios or options. And then your final pick would be, you know, and again I'm saying this without a lot of confidence, I actually kind of like the number 2 a little better than the number 1, but the final pick would be another Twist of Fate winning with War of Will 2nd, Improbable 3rd, and the number 9 Bodie Express running courageously and credibly to finish 4th. So the 12, the 1, the 4, the 9 is my final pick. Again, as I said before, don't hold me to it because I kind of like that number 2 one a little bit better. If that one comes through, then you can, all you viewers can at least say, hey, he did, you know, semi-pick. He had one of those amongst like his 50 picks, pick scenarios for the Preakness. But those are my picks for the 144th edition of the Preakness Stakes at Pimlico Racecourse.
Sprint sense in front of the 8-hole. Cullen giving his all. A length and a half behind. And by the way, Bubbles there. Coming up to the board. Sprint sense. Here comes Cullen. Cullen shooting. Sprint sense in the body. Too close to the wall. Too close to the wall.
They turn for all a quarter of a mile to run. It's Freehouse got a short lead. Silver Charm. Captain Badger trying to look for a way through. He's going to angle out for the stretch drive. Down to the inside. Touch Goal. What a race from Touch Goal today. Final furlong. Freehouse by a head. Silver Charm. Captain Badger. Touch Goal. Freehouse. Silver Charm. Head to head. They're very close quarters. Shoulder to shoulder. Head to head. Nose to nose. Freehouse. Silver Charm. Captain Badger. It's close. Could be Silver Charm in between Freehouse, Captain Badger, and a Preakness. We will